In any case, murder is the ultimate power play, isn't it, Bhaskar Rao? And you, as a former police commissioner, must have seen many of these cases. Murder is the ultimate power play. But if we just look at the three cases that have actually made headlines across the country and shocked everyone, just let's take a look at all three of them. And we'll just put the graphic on our screens as well. Ladies and gentlemen, just by the way, Seema Singh, the 47-year-old who has been murdered by her husband. So let's just put out the three cases that we've seen this year. We've seen what has happened in Meerut, Bhaskar Rao, where a 27-year-old woman, along with her lover, murders her merchant navy husband who has come back from London for the daughter's 6th birthday and dumps him in a cement trunk.
See, the first two cases
again,
are of one category.
If you don't want to live with him, simply 1 minute, divorce him. Bhaskar Rao, just a minute. Divorce him, right? Look at the second case. The second case we are seeing is of a Bangalore techie. These are all upper middle class people. This is a Bangalore techie who's the reason he gives for murdering his wife and then dumping her body in a suitcase is that she's unemployed. Is that any reason? And if that was a reason, again, divorce her. Why murder her? Third case in front of you today. This is a marriage of 20 years. There are 2 children involved. And you don't think twice before murdering your wife and dumping her in a drain. Are murders like this, Bhaskar Rao, usually pre-planned, or do they happen in a fit of rage? Because I find it very difficult for things like this to happen in a fit of rage.
See, I have seen that amongst all the murder cases which take place, 35% of them are related to sexual crimes or not sexual crime, but related to women on grounds of fidelity or in kinds of relationship is concerned. In fact, I would not be in agreement with Advocate Madam, where she says that the quick relief is sought because of the long-drawn legal process. And I've come across numerous cases across all socio-economic strata where the main reason for getting rid of spouse is that when one of the spouses becomes so over-controlling and becomes sort of all the while trying to find out where were you, what were you doing, with whom were you, why did you speak to such and such person over there. So this creates some kind of a mental and severe stress inside the house that sometimes they try to hide from each other with whom they are speaking. And when someone by chance, through social media, etc., they get to know either a murder or some kind of injury takes place. These 3 cases that you are mentioning is that it is something like just getting rid of this person who is the closest to you so that they feel that they can lead a peaceful life. They are not professional murderers. Once they have killed, they just don't know what to do. Some try to boil, some try to put it in the refrigerator, some try to make further. Means it's very, very ghastly. When we have seen when we have interrogated people, both men and women, that how could you take a knife and chop off the person with whom you have spent such quality time? They have told that they have puked, they have cried, and they have lost consciousness while doing so. But having done that, they did not have the courage to face it. So, in fact, a number of cases, as a deputy commissioner of police, I have myself interrogated some women who got rid of their husbands, and as well as husbands who got rid of their women, of their wife, with the help of the paramour over there. Or sometimes the husband and wife get together and kill a paramour also over there. That is also, at least, that is to preserve some kind of a semblance of a wedding. This is something. What happens is either it's a betrayal or a situation of no return, in which I just can't stay with this person anymore. I can't stay one moment, and and a number of times what happens is that what we call in police investigation parlance as grave and sudden provocation. Either he or she would say something and the other person will attack them with what? I have seen a case where very highly placed couple who in Bangalore, both of them for Harvard, IIT Bangalore, IIT Kharagpur, and then Harvard. I should not be mentioning their names over there. During the time of COVID over there, because the wife was having a job and the husband was laid off, he made allegations against her that you have been sleeping around, that's why you got a job and I can't sleep around, so I'm not long. So she just took a hot pressure cooker and banged him on his head and he killed her. Means this is something like, say, grave sudden provocation where they get hurt. And sometimes what happens, high levels of education also make a woman very, very reliant that, okay, I cannot put up with this kind of nonsense. And a number of places we have seen that the wife is tolerating all the nuisance which the husband is doing, because in the name of children or in the name that she has no place to go. But grave and sudden provocation is a very strong motive. And in this case, where the Bangalore case which you saw, where he murdered and cut her into pieces, was that they were very lovey-dovey couple. It was a love marriage also. But just because she was controlling him so much over there, and the interrogation revealed that the idea is that we have to have space. We have to let go certain things over there. Usko chodo jane do, let him do certain things over there, but not at the cost of spoiling the relationship itself. But as you rightly mentioned over there, courts are there, but nobody killed each other just because there is no legal recourse. They would, in fact, to tell you frankly, they don't even think about a legal recourse. All these things come very much late. And today, getting divorce is very, very, mutual divorce is very easy. Only when the alimony cases are there, it is a prolonged battle. But grave and sudden provocation is the most important cause.